I suppose they'd be like any other team really, where they'll bring their physicality and they'll try and play on their strengths, but I think we got enough quality in the room to hopefully put a performance in.
I think the table is very tight, as you referenced. It may not be that way. Teams will look at this period of the season with so many fixtures as an opportunity to kick on, and that's definitely our intention. We've won our last 2 home games in the league, and on Saturday against a team managed by Nigel, who are so experienced. He's an experienced manager, they're an experienced squad, so it'll be a tough test for us. But our intention is to play well and to try and make it 3 home wins in a row in our home stadium. It's been a long time since we've been here. Feels like for the league it's been a long time.
I don't think I thought it'd be as tough as it is. I think that the physicality and the teams you play against, they're tough sides. They're brutal. Like they're physical. They want to come at you. I think we're probably one of the few teams in the league who try to play. I think a lot of teams go direct and try and put it on us, especially with us being a young, inexperienced side. I think it's probably easy for them to just target that long ball and the physicality and the experience that they've got. But I suppose for us, it's just learning from that and coming together as a team.
The players are improving all the time. I think what you'll see, like I said, throughout the course of the season, is a lot of inconsistencies based on how new we are in terms of forming. As long as the players are focused on improving all the time individually, then the collective performance will become much more consistent, and that's the idea all the time. And I'm very confident if we maintain that upward curve in terms of our improvement, the results will be inevitable and we'll be where we want to be.
And it's the biggest thing I've heard, because you're just playing against massive strikers every week. Like, I suppose they're just all physical beasts. Like, and I suppose you've got to hit the gym, but I suppose it's little like the experience of it. Like, that's the biggest thing you learn from it, and how you cope with it is you've just the little nitty gritty stuff and the experience that you get from playing against them. Like when you can test and when you don't, and when you go make physical contact and when you don't. And I suppose when you learn that, and I'm still in that learning phase of when I do it and when I don't. And I suppose with the managers and the coaches that I'm with every day, it makes it easier with their little pointers, and it'll help us. Like,
our focus is really to have an obsession on just improving the squad. If we can improve the squad in January with significant players who we feel enhance the squad significantly, then that's the idea. And then we believe that will take us to where we want to go in the long term. But I think as long as that's our strategy, then it avoids any impulsive reactions to things like Ruben's injury or our players having losses of form. I think we have to be much more consistent and strategic in how we improve the squad throughout the course of this window and beyond.
I think all the boys are looking forward. It's been at the talk of the change room. We just can't wait to play at home again with all the travelling that's been going on. And obviously, we take loads of fans away, so it doesn't really feel like much of an away game when you're hearing the Cardiff fans. But yeah, to play at home again would be unbelievable, and hopefully put a performance in and for the fans.
So Ruben's timescale will be 10 to 12 weeks. There's a discussion over the next 24 hours about whether he will have surgery or not. So by the time we come to the post-match press conference on Saturday, I'll be able to say that. But I think for the next 24 hours, he's going to make that decision based on what he feels is best and the advice from James Rowland, our head of medical and the specialist.
I think we're growing with every game. Obviously, with a young squad, I think we're just getting better and better. And I think you see that at training every day. We just, the things are being fine-tuned now, and the performances, hopefully now I think they're coming together in bits, but it's just about stringing the consistent performances together now. So, yeah, we're looking forward to the rest of the season and hopefully continue growing.
I think he's very unique. I think not only within our squad, I don't see many number 10s who are 6'4" and can do what he does. So I don't think we have a like-for-like replacement, but we have other players who we believe can step up to the plate and give us something different. So there's a real opportunity within our squad based on the work that we've done and the opportunity that Ruben's absence provides.
Yeah, probably not as much as I should have really been speaking to them, but I think it's hard because obviously we're in different places every day, so you don't really see much of them. But when you do, especially the 18s boys who I was with for a little bit last season, they do lean on you and they do ask you questions and they do, try and pick your brains and your experiences. So it is quite nice, to be fair, to be able to speak to them and to be able to give them our experience.